rabbit's foot, wishbone, four-leaf clover. When the cards go wrong, your luck is over on Card Shark. And here's the host of Card Shark, Jim Perry.
Hi, thank you very much, and welcome to Card Shark. Thank you. You're very kind. Thank you. And our thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Bob Ross of Sonora, California for that opening poem. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Ross. Now let's get to the cards. Janice and Bettino load in the cards. We're in the middle of the game with these Card Sharks. Elise Tradham. Hello, Elise.
Hi.
You pronounce it Elise or Elise? How do you pronounce it?
Elise. But Elise isn't that bad. Some people make bigger mistakes with
What
it
do
than
they
that.
usually say?
Elsie.
Elsie. You don't
Oh,
like
and I
Elsie,
hate it.
huh?
I
No.
hate it. I hate it.
You're a fine player here on the show.
Thank
You're doing
you.
very well. Won $200 in cash as our champion, right?
Right?
Good to have you back. Our challenger, Arlene Ogawa. Hello, Arlene.
Hi,
Nice to see you again.
Oh, it's so nice to be back. It really is.
Yeah, you seem to be enjoying yourself.
Oh, I am. I really am. Yes.
And you, of course, have won $100 in the game. You're doing
Oh,
well
it's
as well.
terrific. Thank you. Yes.
Well, maybe one of you get a chance of some big money. Good luck as we continue this
Thank
match.
you.
We play the best 2 out of 3, and Arlene won game number 1. So, Elise or Elsie or whatever,
Oh.
you need this game.
I never should have told you that.
Each player has a deck of 52 playing cards. The cards are shuffled. The players cut them. Elise plays the upper cards, the red deck. The challenger, Arlene, plays the lower cards, the blue deck. Elise needs 2 cards. Arlene needs 1. And we're in the middle of game 2. We'll pick up where we left off in a game that Elise needs. Question to you, Elise. We found 100 teenage girls who are babysitters and asked them, after the kids go to sleep, do you ever go snooping around the house? How many babysitters admitted they do snoop?
Oh, Jim, I hope that's not a high number because I need a babysitter and I would hate to think one was snooping around my house. So I'm going to put that at 20. I think it's going to be fairly low.
20 babysitters snoop around, Arlene.
You know, sometimes I think the problem is more that they bring stuff in and mess the place up. But you know, 20 is awfully low. I really think curiosity killed the cat and the babysitter. It's higher.
Higher.
Right.
If it's higher, Arlene, you go to the board. If not, it'll be Elise. The actual number of babysitters who snoop around the house is 64. Very much higher. Arlene, we left off with a 5 as your base card.
Change it, please. Change it,
Whenever
please.
you win the question, you have the right to change it, and this is a big change.
Oh, lower!
This is lower. We have a new champion for the win. Getting 1 question and 1 card, we have a new champion. Elise, thank you for joining us. Good luck. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome.
Elise, Tradham, come on down here, Arlene. Congratulations. You did very well.
Thank you very much. Oh, it was fun. Oh.
Arlene goes for the big money with the money cards right after this commercial break. Back with the new champion, Arlene Ogawa. $200 richer for winning the match. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ready for the big dollars?
I'm ready right now. Yes, yes.
Then let's open the board and get to the money cards. Come on, Arlene. Yeah, let's see if we can top off a good win with some good money cards. They've been shuffled and cut. Janice will start dealing them out as we give you $200 on the bottom line of these 3 cards. Move up to the second level, we'll give you another $200 of betting money. 3 more cards. With a minimum bet of $50, remember, at the big bet, you must bet at least half the money.
Okay.
Good luck.
Oh, thank you.
Here's $200. Remember, you can change your base cards on each of the 3 levels if you need to. With $200, you're starting off with a 9.
Oh. Change it, please. I
Wanna
would
change
like
it?
that card changed.
You must
please,
play
yes.
this one, and it is...
Oh.
Ooh, you're right up the middle with an 8.
Okay, all right. $50. $50 lower.
$50. Lower than an 8? Yes, a 5. $250 and a better card.
I still don't like that card. 100 higher, higher.
$100. Higher than a 5? It is a 6. $350.
Not even less. $100 higher.
$100 higher. Let's get it much higher than a 6. No. Down to $250, but we move up to 5. We give you the other $200 of betting
Thank you.
money. $450 and a 5.
Jim, would you please change that card for me?
Let's get a good one. You
Yes,
haven't
please.
seen one yet. Well, that's a little better. That's much
Okay.
better, as a matter of fact.
I'm going for broke. All of it. Higher.
All of it on
Yes,
the floor.
yes, yes.
Let's Gotta be a high card. $450 higher than a 5. It is 10. $900.
Oh. 200. 200. Higher. 200 higher. I'm
Going against the
higher.
odds with a
Yes.
big bet. $200 higher than a 10. No, a 6.
Okay, $50 lower.
$50. Now
Lower.
you're going against the odds on the 6
I'm going
too.
against the odds again. I am.
Okay, $50 lower than a 6. It is! Oh, yes! $750 and a great card! All of it
Yes!
for $1,500 or nothing. Higher than a 2. You can put up the $1,500. Good comeback. Oh, with some bad cards, you did very well. With the 200 in the game, that's $1,700, Arlene. Nicely done. We'll meet a new challenger right after this. Janice deals out 2 brand new decks of cards. We'll bring out a new challenger on Card Charge. Joanne Atkinson. Hello, Joanne. Welcome.
How are you?
Good to have you here. I'm fine.
Good.
Tell us about yourself, if you will.
Okay. My name's Joanne Atkinson, and I work as a cashier for a major supermarket chain. I'm also a part-time student at Cal State University Northridge, where I study theater arts.
Good. What do you want to do when you finish studying theater arts?
Well, I may try to make it as an actress.
Well, you're certainly lovely enough. We wish you well
Well,
here.
thank you.
Have you cut the cards?
Yes, I have.
Then
I'm
we're all
ready.
set. Joanne plays the lower cards, the blue cards. Erlene, the upper cards, the red cards. We start with a question to the champion. Erlene, we asked 100 married women. Have you ever tried to get your own way by saying to your husband, if you really loved me, you'd say yes?
Oh.
How many married women have used that line?
This is so scary. I have to go by myself. I really don't think many women have done that because I think they'll just take their... No, they'll just take their own way.
Oh, they take it, I see.
Sure. I think it's about, 42.
42 women have said, if you really loved me, you'd say yes, Joanne.
Well, Jim, I'm going to say that it's a little higher than that because I still think that women try to manipulate their men just a little bit. I'm
She's
going to go higher.
The actual number of married women who have used the line, if you really loved me, you'd say yes, is 53. You're right, Joanne. It's higher. And it's more than half. Joanne, you have a 4.
I'm going to play, and the next card is higher.
Higher than a 4. Yes, a 5.
Okay, the next card is higher.
Higher than a 5. King.
The next card is lower.
Lower than a king. Oh, no, an ace. Not lower, and you lose all 3 cards. Wow, big chance for the champion. Erlene, a king.
Oh, lower.
Lower than a king. A jack.
Oh, lower.
Lower than a jack. A 10.
Oh,
Freeze. We'll fill in the spaces for Joanne. And Joanne, your first question. We found 100 senior citizen women, and we asked them, senior citizen women, if a man pinched your fanny, would you be insulted or flattered? How many senior citizen women said they'd be flattered?
Oh, that's a tough one. Well, at their age, they might really appreciate a little pinch. I don't know. So I'm going, that's a toughie. I'm going to say that 55 would be flattered.
55 senior citizen women would be flattered by a pinch.
Our senior citizens are hep, and it's higher.
Oh, you think they'd like it even more?
Yes, I really do.
The actual number of senior citizen women who would be flattered if someone pinched their fanny is 23. No, it's not higher. Joanne. No. You've got a 4, Joanne.
I'm going to go again and say that the next card is higher.
Higher than a 4. Yes, a 5.
Okay. Higher again.
Risking it again. Higher. An 8.
Freeze.
This time we freeze and we've got a tie. Erlene, we asked 100 married men. Have you ever hidden from your wife because she wanted you to do some household chores? How many married men admitted that they've hidden?
The question I have is, where could they hide, you know? Maybe there's a few that can find a spot, but I think it's a very few, and I think it's about 32.
32.
I really do. Oh, sure!
Higher or lower, Joanne?
I'm going to have have to go with her logic. Where are they going to hide unless they leave the house? And if they have to stay in the house, I'm going to go lower. It's a little
Well,
lower.
no one said they had to stay in the house. You say lower.
Well, killer.
The actual number of married men who've hidden from their wife is 49, not lower. Erlene. Yes. I usually get a business phone call about that time. Erlene, you've got a 10.
Would you please change that
Indeed,
card?
we will. Changing the 10 to a 6.
I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 6. A 10.
I'm going for it. Lower.
Going for the first game of the match, lower than a 10. Hit! Erlene wins game 1. And $100. And we'll set up for game 2, Janice, if you will. And Joanne, you need this game now to stay in the match. As Janice deals out the same 2 decks of cards, here come the next cards off the top of the deck. Joanne, we found 100 teenage boys who are married. And we asked them, who's the better cook, your wife or your mother? How many married teenage boys said their mom is a better cook than their wife?
I think that's going to be a high number. I really do. I'm going to say that 75 of them think mom's a better cook.
75 says mom cooks better than their wife.
I don't think so. I seem to remember that mothers were even happy that their sons were married, and I just really feel that the sun is out, and no, I think it's lower. I really do.
Lower.
I really do.
The actual number of married teenage boys who said their mother is a better cook is 59. You're right, it is lower. Erlene starts off with an ace. Lower than an ace. A 3. Higher than a 3. A 9. Please. Needing 2 cards for another crack at the money cards. The question to you, Erlene. We asked 100 doctors' wives, did you put your husband through medical school? How many doctors' wives said yes, they put their husbands through medical school?
Oh, Jim, I really think that is common because it's long. It takes a long time to be a doctor, so I'm going to say 79.
79 doctors' wives put their husbands through medical school.
I'm going to agree with her logic, but I'm going to say that just a little bit lower.
Just
than
a little
79.
lower. The actual number of doctors' wives who put their husband through medical school is 22, very much lower. Joanne. And in a game that Joanne needs, she starts with a 7.
Change that, please.
Changing the 7 to a 9.
Oh.
Well, still near the middle.
That's terrible. I'm gonna go lower.
This time she goes with the odds. Lower? No, it's a king. It's not lower, and a break for Erlene with a 9. Call this one.
Higher.
Higher than a 9, going against the odds a little bit. No, a 2. Couldn't take advantage of it. Janice fills in the spaces. Erlene needs 2 cards, and Joanne needs 3. Joanne, we polled 100 8th grade students in Phoenix, Arizona, and we asked them, what was the name of Tarzan's pet chimpanzee? How many 8th graders knew Tarzan's chimpanzee was named Cheetah?
I think that's going to be a high number. I do. Let me see. I'm going to say 70.
70 8th graders knew that Cheetah was Tarzan's chimp.
Have you seen this new Tarzan cartoon in the morning with some space show? It's crazy. They aren't going to know that name. It's lower.
Lower. The actual number of 8th graders who knew Tarzan's chimpanzee was named Cheetah is 73, not lower, Joanne. Joanne, we're looking at a 9.
Change it, please.
And a big change for Joanne, a 9 again.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna say that the next card is lower.
Lower than a 9. Yes, a 4.
Okay, the next card is higher.
Higher than a 4. No, a 2. Joanne cannot advance with those cards, and Erlene plays off the 9.
Oh, I've been here before. It's lower.
Lower than a 9. You're right, 4. For the championship, higher. Erlene wins it. Oh, Joanne, you had tough luck with those cards. Thank you for joining us. Good luck with your studies.
Thank you very much.
Joanne Atkinson. Thank you, Joanne. Come on down here, Erlene. Way to go. You're going to get another crack at the money.
I can believe it.
We'll be right back, right after this commercial break. Our champion, Erlene Ogawa, with another $200 for the match. You're up to $1,900.
I don't believe it. It's marvelous.
You're a
Just
good
marvelous.
player. Let's go for the money cards once again. Let's open the board. Come on, Arlene. You have your sons out there rooting you on, yes?
Yes, I do.
How old are they?
One is 15 and one is 13.
Well, that's a good size for rooters. Here come the cards. Once again, we start you with $200. You're going to have seven cards in all. And, of course, if you can go double all the way up, there's a total of $28,800 up there with the money cards. Wow. I'd love to see you take it away. Good luck. Here's $200. Let's see if we can start you off with a good base card this time, Arlene. You have a 6.
Oh, please, Jim, change that, please.
All right. Let's see if we can make a good change. Changing the 6 to 0 and 8, right up the middle again.
$50 higher.
$50.
Right.
Higher than an 8. That's higher than an 8 for $250.
But I still don't like it. $50 higher.
Want to go a little against the
going to
odds?
go a little
Let's see
higher.
a face card. $50.
Yes.
Higher than that 9. No, it's a 4.
Okay.
What a better card with $200.
All of it. Higher.
$200 higher than a 4.
Oh.
Well, you're not out of it, though, because we're moving that good card up to 2. We'll give you the other $200 of betting money. You're back in it with 4 cards to go.
It won't happen twice in a row. All of it. Higher.
$200. Higher than that 2. Yes, with a 10. 400. Tough cards, I know.
100 lower.
$100 lower than a 10. No, it's Jack. 300.
Okay, all of it lower.
The whole thing.
Yes, I'm
You're so
going to.
disgusted with these cards, you're going to go with all.
I'm going.
$300 lower than a jack. It is an 8. 600. Up goes the 8. Do you want it?
You may take the 8 down.
May
and put
take.
another
May
one
get
up.
rid of the 8,
yes.
huh? Here comes the next card with $600. Let's get a good card. Come on. Oh, a 7. You must bet at least 300. You have 600 and a 7.
Higher or lower? Higher. My boys say higher.
Your sons say higher, and how
Higher.
much? Higher.
Ha-
$300. Higher than a 7. It is a 10 for $900. That's a good comeback with some bad cards, Darlene.
Thank you.
You played them very well. Come on down. Well, you're inching along there. And with the 200 in the game, you're up to $2,800. Yes, that much. Yeah. We'll be right back right after this. Well, let's quickly set up 2 brand new decks of cards and meet a new challenger on Card Sharks. Laura Talbot. Hello, Laura. Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Tell us about yourself, if you will.
Native Californian from Laguna Beach, and I like to travel and have a good time.
Well, good. We wanted to get you started. We're running out of time, so we're happy to have you here. Have you cut the cards?
Yes, I have.
Then let's go. Laura plays the lower cards, the blue cards. Erlene, the upper cards, the red cards. Erlene, statistics show, this is true, that men who don't wear a wedding ring are more likely to get divorced. So we asked 100 men who have been divorced 3 or more times. During your last marriage, did you wear a wedding ring? How many divorced men said they did not wear a wedding ring?
I really think that's high because men just still do not wear wedding rings, and I'm going to say 61.
61 divorced men did not wear a wedding ring, Laura.
I think it's going to be a little bit higher. I don't trust a married man without a wedding ring.
Even higher than that. The actual number of divorced men who did not wear a wedding ring when they were married is 44, not higher. Erlene. And Erlene solves a toughie and gets to play an 8.
Oh, please, Jim, change that.
Changing the 8 to a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king. Oh, no, an ace. Laura gets a big break right away. You'll play a 9.
I'll go lower.
Lower than a 9. Yes, a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5. A 10.
Freeze.
Freeze. And we move the freeze bar over. And we are running out of time right now. We'll fill in the spaces and leave things exactly the way we are as we pick up when we leave off right now. Sorry we ran out of time. We wanted to get you out and get started. I think that's a good idea, don't you?
Yeah, I think it's super.
And the next show, you've got to tell me, because my spies told me you have a pet shark.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you about that pet shark on our next
Okay,
show. How is that
great.
for a teaser to come back? A pet shark. Erlene, Laura, and I will all be back next time. I do hope you'll join us when next we play Card Sharks. Bye-bye for now. Have a good day.
One of our polling groups will receive Philco's 25-inch color TV. Quality and beauty in Mediterranean styling, genuine pecan veneers and hardwood solids. Featuring Colorite automatic picture control system. Furnished by Philco Consumer Electronics. And some of our contestants will receive an assortment of exciting Maybelline eye, face, and nail cosmetics. Featuring new nail color. Protects and colors nails instantly. Furnished by Maybelline. And Nescafe regular and Nescafe decaffeinated instant coffee. If Nescafe can please the whole wide world, we can sure please you. And Polyglide coat protection for your car. A heat-activated formula that penetrates, protects. Polyglide coat won't let Mother Nature rip you off. Available at new car dealers everywhere. And Pledge, the furniture polish that picks up fingerprints and smudges and gives your furniture clean, natural beauty every time you dust. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.